fatal thought impact, past painful thoughts. In fact, I blast tasteful thoughts and past. I back up my actions, fact don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember, you're discreet now. Get ready for defeat now.
Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Q's show here, and now, whenever we last left off with this series, the humans on the planet just got plunged into the dark. It was unexpected, and it wasn't really something they had time to prepare for. Deku, he ordered different humans and people to form groups and start making preparations, since he knows the type of shit they're dealing with when the sun goes down, and he doesn't feel like many of them are ready. And tonight is the night Deku is apparently going to be tested on that simple question, since he was able to gather people together. He was able to pass out guns, knives, even some weapons the humans can use. Even the Yautja, they are backing them, since their power is connected to the humans as well. It's all kind of messed up, and it's very annoying. And we do currently have the next morning. Deku, he found it to be unexpected. He found it to be very, in a way to put it, manageable. Last night, Deku watching as the sun has come up, him staring towards the sunrise, as you do have where he does go to let go of the creature in his hand, it falling limply to the ground as Deku does go to turn back and look towards some people. And many of them, they do just go to hold up their rifles and shout that they survived, they lived. And Deku, he does actually stare at some of the Yautja. Some of the Yautja, they were unblooded. Some of them were blooded. And others, he doesn't know. He's not too sure as to which ones are in high ranking. And he's not too sure which ones just thought this would be an opportunity to go on a hunt and become a blooded warrior. And Deku, yeah. To put it simply, he does find this all to be strange. And we do have where him and everyone else, after they do get back to their base, he does at least go to ask a few questions. And whenever the, let's call it a maintenance guy, talks to Deku, Deku learns that somebody, they sabotaged their generators. And this was done on purpose. He does get annoyed, and he does get angry, since they basically have somebody who's trying to sabotage the humans. And Deku, for a second, he's thinking that it could be a Yautja. Or it could be anybody else. Humans are just as likely, since learning the truth like he did, yeah, he could see that driving somebody mad. And there's also another possibility. He can't keep it out of the question. The people in the scientific wing are a dead giveaway. However, he knows how many people are in that building. He's kept track of it, and he can rule them all out. You can't remotely shut down the power. You have to go over there and smash it. It's just that simple. If there was a way to hack into the power grid from the science building, either they found a way to do it, or somebody was already planning to do this today, or last night. That being some of the thoughts running through Deku's head, as he's currently at least standing in front of a crowd of people, who all do at least walk up to him, and then do walk past him. As Deku, he is bringing up something. Deku is holding a small container, and he's marking some humans with xenomorph blood. Him using a talon, and at least going to smear it down in, and then just go to rub it on their forehead. Deku making the mark, and at least staring at a few people. As many people, they're at least talking about different things. And Deku, he can tell from the way all of them there at least boasting about it, they were actually very happy for tonight. Since many of them, they were able to let out some of that frustration. They were able to get rid of that anger they've been holding on to. The anger that they've been stuck on this planet for years. And they have to keep their shit together in order to not be either taken out by the Yautja or just thrown into the forest by other humans. Since, oh yeah, that guy's a danger to everybody. And right now, Deku can tell. Everyone's in a lot higher spirits. Deku thinking, this is a chance to tell everybody. He can let them all know Earth's been destroyed. Maybe. Deku at least sitting everybody down. And after at least asking many people their thoughts on the battle last night, some people they do get riled up. Some of them talking about things that they've done. Oh, he was able to kill this four-legged creature with talons. And he was able to do it with not only a gun, but he was able to get it with a knife, even a machete. He put it on the end of a spear and just stabbed it right through the face. Deku hearing that. Some people cheering as the guy just talk about how he's going to get at least he's going to have at least a few nightmares about it. But damn if it won't be a good story to tell. The man expressing that, oh yeah, it also got him right here in the arm. And Deku just turned towards that guy. What color was it? Color? Yes, color. I think I know the thing you're talking about. I can't remember if they're poisonous or not, but how long ago were you bitten? A few hours ago? Okay, you're good. Should I have seen a doctor about that? No, more than likely your arm would have rotted off before you even got 10 feet away. Oh! The man staring back at Deku. And Deku, he does realize exactly that he probably may not have needed to add that last part. However, the guy, he does get to sit back down, staring at his arm. And Deku, he does inform everybody. The creatures on this planet, they're dangerous. However, they're not impossible to kill. He can tell many of them have stories to tell, and he wants them to share stories of at least different creatures they've killed. Understand that feeling they have. Understand everything about it. Deku, he does at least go to say a few more things, expressing that he has to go do a few things right now, but if everybody does want to meet him one by one, he will listen to their stories. He will find out exactly what he should call them for their Yautja name. Deku at least expressing as he does go to bring his hands up that there's a reason why the Yautja call him Scar. And Deku, he does just get a point to the scar on his face, informing them that this right here is proof. Humans and Yautjas right now, they are on semi-even playing fields. It's tilting back and forth. Humans have quirks and the Yautja have superior durability, strength, sometimes, and tech. And Deku, he does express that to them. Yeah, you could probably shoot them with a gun. However, it's probably just going to bounce off of their skin. It has to be at least stronger than a 44, or probably even a 45 or a 50, since they are crazy durable. And many of them, after at least hearing that, they do find Deku a little bit more impressive. As Deku, he decides that he'll probably have to do it one by one, since mass panic is probably not the best idea. Now, whenever Deku he does decide to at least do that, he does go to gather the few humans he does know, telling some of them to either wait or hold off. Him getting some of the marked humans he knows from whenever he was training them back a year ago, and going over a few things with them. He sits all 6 of them down, and while many of them they are still a bit high from their adrenaline, Deku he does get them to calm down just enough for him to tell them. He wants them to meet with different people. But didn't you say you were going to do it? Yes, I was. However, all of you are currently at least higher than blooded. So, I want to make you the beginnings of my leadership, bracket, you know? Oh, wait, so we're being promoted? Well, I mean, technically you already were higher than them. Some of you are still blooded, aren't you? Well, I mean, that doesn't make sense. It's just, yeah, we got some good kills, but we didn't do anything to deserve going up, did we? Mm, well, not by Yautja standards, but you guys have been impressive. But there's another problem, though. Well, some of you have been progressing relatively at a snail's pace sometimes, and either jumping sometimes, or jumping other times. There is also this. I want all of you to start learning the Yautja language. Are you serious? Yes, I am. If all of you start learning the language and pass it out to people to learn what the symbols we're going to have to put on their face mean, then it's going to be quite simple. It's going to be easier. We can encourage them to learn the language. It can just be a seamless transition. Some people are already using the communicators to talk to Yautja. However, being able to hold an actual conversation with them would probably be a whole lot better. Yeah, I can see the logic in that. Somebody to say. Another person talks about how it's bullshit. Deku turning to them. Is it? We're on their home turf. We're in space. We're not humans. Exactly on Earth anymore. You know that, right? I know, but what? Where will we be with our rocket ships? Floating out past fucking Jupiter? Dying in what? Fucking freezing in space? Running out of food, running out of air? The Yautja have that problem all fixed. We don't. Fact is, they run on honor. They don't care about money. They'll dump as much material into something as they want to. Just because they think, oh yeah, that's fucking gonna work. That's gonna be badass. We could be the biggest, strongest people out there. The Yautja fight claw and teeth for that. Humans don't. So that's what we have to do. Besides, money has no meaning here already, so what does it matter? Now, do I make myself clear? That's gonna be a fucking headache, but now I gotta try and decipher. Oh god. How many languages do people know here? Oh. Oh fuck, you're doing the hard work, aren't you? Yeah, no shit. Deku looking at them. As he does this, get a number of languages and then gonna head off. Since he can translate English and Japanese relatively good. However, it's probably gonna take him a few weeks to fully learn every language he now has account for. And at least try to translate it. Since, oh, you might have to translate it through this language and then this one. And then there's many things that can just get lost in translation. Now, Deku, while that is going to be harder to do, he doesn't think it would be impossible. It's just a whole matter of pronunciation. Now, we do currently have where Deku Heasley's going to write a few things down and even type them on a computer. As while he's doing so, we do actually have a key. Her walking up to Deku as he's sitting down in the ship. And he is going over everything. Okay. Looks like the shielding inside here protected the ship. I kind of assume so. However, it's basically just a metal coffin whenever you can't open it. Yeah, I know. The door outside was fried, so we couldn't even get in here if we wanted to. Alright. Let's see. Alright. What are you doing? I'm trying to do something. But what are you doing? I'm translating your languages for the humans. They all need to learn them anyways. So might as well get it done now and do the easy parts. Hell, pour myself a fucking cup of rum and just drink from the fucking bottle. I don't care right now. Scar, are you alright? No, I'm not. I'm fairly certain that we have a traitor. I kind of made that assumption already. Yeah. That's the difficult part, though. Did they ever find the explosive device? No, Scar, they did not. The device seems to, well, it's probably small and portable. So there's a chance that whenever this device went off or fried, it was most likely taken to a place and either thrown in a trash compactor or more than likely probably melted and incinerated. Shit. Okay. So, humans have access to the trash compactors and incinerators as well. The waste material and every other shit like that. Okay. Assuming they're smart enough to throw it in the incinerator, all we'll find is the metal shell. Yes, it's another problem, Scar. I believe the incinerators may be actually able to melt some of the lower quality metals. If it was made out of that, then it itself could also be destroyed. Great. So we're either working with bare bones or nothing. Yes, Scar, that's exactly the thing. However, there's also another problem. If they're cheap to make, then you can mass produce them. Exactly. So, we have to figure out exactly who's trying to take us down. Alright. I need to get some people in the generators. Are you sure? Well, it's either that or a Yautja hides there. Hell, we're the only ones with access to the cloaking technology. The humans don't have it. Fact is, even if we try and ID Yautja, many things and ways we try may not work. They could have been in full-plated armor. Doesn't matter. The tech is good. I see. So you're thinking it was a Yautja? More than likely. Deku at least going to turn. Him going to lean back, as he does at least have a few scrapes and scratches across his chest. Them covered with a patch that is at least somewhat red. However, I'm pretty sure these Yautja, they are probably, well, they're probably not good. Explain. Technically, this is seen as an act of war. They attacked the human clan. So, what do you think that would be? I see. Exactly. Aki, I don't think I exactly need to express to you why that's a bad thing. These Yautjas want a war and they want to slaughter humans. So that does narrow it down. Quite a bit, don't you think? Not exactly. How so? Some Yautjas, they do show disdain for humans. They vocalize it a lot more. Some, however, do actually respect you, Scar. In fact, I know many Yautja who, they actually are against what this is. Really? Well, that's kind of surprising, actually. What do you mean? Well, to be honest, I thought you, your sister, and your father were the only people who actually respected me. However, I feel kind of, it doesn't feel as special anymore now that I know that you just don't respect me. Well, there's more people who respect me, actually. Oh, so you thought it was a privilege for me to respect you? No, I thought it was an honor. Does that make sense? Yeah, yes, it does, Scar. Deku looking at a key. She's doing that thing again. Shit. Where should even take this conversation? God damn it. I need another drink. Deku is going to turn and going to reach out for his glass. Him going to swig down the rest of his drink before at least going to set the glass back down a little bit hard. So, exactly how many Yautja are we talking? Oh, right. Well, let's see. My clan is about. What's the right number? 20. No. My clan is about 10,000 large. Deku turned to a key. Are you fucking serious? Yes, I am. Our clan is spread a little far, but we aren't impossible to reach. In fact, the Yautja, my father, he's actually observing you. It may not seem like it because he's currently with the rest of our clan, but that is why many Yautja are here. In fact, I believe there actually is a predator among our Yautja. Right, right. I know that guy. Right. I assume you do. But he doesn't just float up there in space all day. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if he did, actually, but this just seems. World got bigger again. What do you mean? Ah, I keep forgetting. It's just not you, your family, and humanity. I keep forgetting the universe is large. Hell, tell me 2 years ago I'd be sitting here drinking with a fucking alien chick in a ship and braced in the warrior's culture? I'd say you were fucking tripping on something. But now, it just feels natural. Hell, it's even with a hot alien chick. Deku's gonna have his eyes wide. He did not just say that. Shit. How strong is this fucking drink? Now, Deku, he let the words slip. And Aki, she does just stare at Deku for a minute. As there's an awkward silence whenever Deku just turned to look at her. Um, well, Scar? Do you mind explaining what that word exactly translates to? I'd rather not. Why? Because I'm pretty sure you know that one. And I'm pretty sure if I continue to explain it, I might be killed. What do you mean? Just drop it, Aki. Deku turning away. As whenever he does look in the screen, he can tell. Through the screen, through the hologram, you could say, he does see the shine off the metal. He can tell by the look on his face he's been caught off guard. That hasn't happened in a while. Keep your guard up, Izuku. Come on. You can't waver. Keep focus. You know what you gotta do. You gotta take down the engineers, right? Find out who did it. Track them through space and get them alive. That's what you gotta do. Alright. Deku actually going to turn. As the moment he does turn to Aki, he actually does turn and see her directly in front of him. Her actually is going to bend down forwards a bit and at the computer level. Deku actually meeting her face to face as he actually is someone going to jump back as Aki. She is actually someone going to turn and almost punch Deku, since she didn't expect him to get that close to her. Jesus Christ. You are very silent. I thought you heard me. Huh? I said there's an error right there. Deku turning back to the screen. Him going to proofread a section before at least going to delete it and ask Aki what it does actually mean. Her going to say, does this go to put that in? Right. English isn't my first language. I see. The data is still confusing to you? It's not confusing, it's more like a skill. And it's one I haven't used in a while. Oh, that explains it. Yeah, I know. Anyways, this is gonna take me some time, so I think you should probably gather those Yautja. Right, right. Her gonna turn and leave. As Deku, he does know that she's going to get changed and then head back out. It's kind of funny. He never would have expected a Yautja to actually like lighter material. That's not bulletproof, but apparently it's possible. And then there's the fact that Deku, he can't help but just think back to Aki. Whenever he did turn to look at her, she seems so curious, so intrigued. So, well, Deku doesn't want to say it. He doesn't want to say that word, since it doesn't feel right. It just. Why that one? Deku actually going to bring his hand up and slap himself across the face. Get a hold of yourself, man. Alright. Him going to crack his fingers and then think. He's going to dive into this and then probably at least open another bottle, since he's at least gone through a fourth of that one. Now, with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed. Have an amazing day. Catch you guys in the next part.